closeout game, the magnitude of the situation, he just was not going to let us lose.
AD, how about that for the pressure on?
Like Doak said, build your legacy. Be great.
AD hammers it home on the follow.
They were sleeping on us, and I think everybody counted us out.
Celebrate, New Orleans. The Pels are going to the second round.
Anthony Davis and the NBA playoffs are two things that deserve to be together. Like on Bourbon Street, you need beads. Like beignets need powdered sugar. Like New Orleans needs jazz. The NBA playoffs need Anthony Davis. If you're like me the last 4 games, you probably believe that Anthony Davis leads the league in plays that just make you sit back and laugh because he's so dang good that your mind doesn't even know how to process it. Saturday night was a coronation for AD into New Orleans royalty. He's now taken New Orleans as far as Chris Paul ever did, as the Pelicans advance to the second round for just the second time in team history.
It was fun. Like I said, it was fun. Doak been shooting to me all series about, being great. I just try to go out every game and just play, the best of my ability to go out there and help the team win. Just trying to build a legacy here in New Orleans and let people know that we're for real.
Like I said, I came here to win a championship. I didn't come here to beat a team in the first round or the second round. My expectations were high coming in, knowing that the talent I was playing with. And like I said, this is just one check mark of the big goal that we have in mind.
Regardless of what happens in the second round, just how attractive can New Orleans be for potential free agents? You got to believe DeMarcus Cousins liked what he saw this weekend, but what about others that could be on the market? We caught up with Pelicans columnist Scott Kushner of The Advocate for more.
That's the league right now, right? The NBA is all about teaming up together to go beat the best team. Chris Paul left to go to the Rockets to beat the Warriors. I mean, this is what it is. That's the whole league. So they've at least gotten that notice. The question of cap mechanics and all of those kinds of things make it a lot more difficult to go get that probably elite wing that they need. That's probably the one position they're really lacking at right now. But they'd have to move some stuff around to get there. But yeah, as far as the sales pitch, I don't think the last 4 games could go any better. That's what Rajon Rondo said. He's like, hey, when I decided to come here, I thought this team could win a championship, and everyone thought he was insane. And then you watch his last 4 games and go, all right, well, maybe he's not the craziest person in the world because they're doing more than we ever thought.
No joke, right? A jam-packed show for you coming up next on 4th Down on 4. We'll go in-depth into the Pelicans' thrilling sweep of Portland, including analysis from The Advocate's Scott Kushner, and catch up with Dell Demps as the fruits of his labor have proven valuable this postseason. Plus, we'll look ahead to the NFL draft and who the Saints might take with their first-round pick and who Mike Detillier says they'll take. A wrap-up of the LSU spring game where a surprising quarterback stole the show, and we'll preview the Zurich Classic, which will have a fantastic field of golfers at the TPC this week. It's all tonight on 4th Down on 4, coming up next. UNO baseball could pick up just their second win of the year against a Power 5 opponent if they could avoid the sweep in Austin. Plus, LSU baseball had a golden opportunity this weekend in South Carolina. They were up 6-0 on Sunday, but it all came crashing down in Columbia. That's up next in sports. It was a worst-case scenario for LSU this week. Last Monday, the Tigers could smell blood with a chance to climb to the top of the SEC West standings. But after an 0-3 start this week, LSU was trying to avoid the sweep at South Carolina this afternoon. The Tigers taking their first lead in the series. 2 on for Daniel Cabrera. He goes oppo. LSU up 3-0 on Cabrera's 5th homer. Tigers led as much as 6-0. But the Gamecocks stormed all the way back to tie it, bottom 8 now. A 2-run single puts USC in front, and the Tigers get swept by the Gamecocks 8-6. Good news is they're still 1 game back, though, in the SEC West standings. UNO trying to avoid the series sweep in Austin. Privateers enjoying a 3-0 lead in the 6th. Runner on for Jay Robinson. He takes one right back up the middle for the base hit. UNO with a 4-0 lead, and they salvage the final game in the series, winning today 4-1. Jam-packed show coming up in 4th Down on 4 here in just a few minutes. Natalie, I'll toss it back to you.